All right, first off, overall evaluation of how you did today.
I feel like as a team, we did pretty good. We got a lot of things accomplished today, not just in the passing game, running game. Defense, of course, they came out. They did what they've been doing to us all spring. They've been making us get better. They've been pushing us further, pushing us harder. We never got anything easy all spring. So, I feel like as a team we got better. We worked really hard, and I feel like we ended spring on a high note for sure.
Not every school holds a spring game. What does that do for this team's psyche going into the summer?
I feel like it's a time for them to compete. It's time for us to compete. It's not an actual game, but it's a game atmosphere, and it gives everybody those jitters. You can feel like all the freshmen, like us freshmen, us young guys. It gives us that atmosphere of a game atmosphere, something where you got family, friends here, you got the band playing, you got the cheerleaders out. It gives you that atmosphere, so you don't have those. So your jitters won't be as bad when you go into that first game. So I feel like having this spring game definitely helps get those jitters out, and then it gives both offense and defense time to compete and go after each other.
And getting into pay dirt's not bad either, right?
Oh, never. This is good.
Talk about Matt Davis and kind of how he's kind of learning this whole system.
Oh, Matt's perfect for this offense. Matt's not only a leader that we look to on the field. He's a leader off the field, and he's the one who drives this offense. He's the one who makes this offense go. He keeps us going. Keeps us in the playbook. Makes sure that we're not only trying to learn on the field, but we're also learning off the field and staying in our playbook so that when we come out here that we're not just looking like crap. So he definitely keeps us intact. And he's getting better as we're getting better, and we get better as he gets better. So he pushes us and we push him. So he's the driving force that makes this offense go.
Pester him for Johnny Manziel stories?
I think he could be a little better, but he could definitely be up there with Johnny for sure.
Which quarterback would you say you have the best chemistry with right now?
I feel like Matt right now, because I definitely rotated a lot of reps with Matt during the spring. I got to throw with Ben throughout before spring started, and I thought that I would get thrown a little bit more this spring, but Matt's definitely the guy who I have the best chemistry with, I would say right now, because I've been getting all the reps I've been getting during the spring has been with him. So I feel like our chemistry right now is pretty to a T right now, but it's just gonna get better.
Is there a difference in the learning process between this offense and the one you ran last year?
Definitely. It's a lot more studying that goes into this offense, and you can never slow down in this offense. It's one of those things, you got to keep learning and keep getting better. Once you learn the playbook, it's not just learning it. You got to learn what everybody else is doing so that you can not only get yourself open, get the next person, get your teammate open. So it's not only learning what you have to do, but it's learning what the rest of your teammates have to do. That way you can help them out and help them, and it's not just about yourself, it's about you helping your teammates. So this offense is definitely a lot more into helping the team and getting the team right.
You look a lot bigger than last year. How much weight have you put on since you got to SMU?
15 pounds. I was 200 pounds right before Coach Chu came in, and the first 2 weeks I gained 10 pounds, and then I've steady 5 pounds, and he won't let me go any higher than that. So I'm 215 right now. It fluctuates 216. I think in pass I weighed myself and I was like 230, but without pass and everything, I'm 215, and I feel faster, more physical. It's not like fat weight. We did a body fat, and I was 7% body fat, so I feel really good right now.
So this isn't just natural maturity. This was by design to get bigger and stronger to play this role.
Oh yes, sir, definitely.
Do you want to get bigger?
Oh, my ideal is I want to be like Brandon Marshall, a big outside threat that can be a threat not only in the red zone but can also give somebody a threat vertically, but also be big enough to where I can dominate on short routes and not it take more than one person to bring me down for sure.
Coaches were just talking about your ability to create mismatches. Is that a lot of what you have in mind when you want to put on this extra weight and get to that idea?
Oh yeah, me and the receivers coach, Coach Stepp, we were talking, and I was telling probably the biggest corner I'm probably gonna ever go against, probably maybe 6'2", possibly 200 pounds. So having that extra weight on them, in the blocking game, in the run game, that's gonna help because I'm gonna be able to block a lot. be a lot more physical in the blocking game. And then coming down the field, I'm not gonna be able to let them push me out of bounds and push me which way they want to go. So having that extra weight and being more physical and being a little bit more heavier than them is definitely gonna give me that edge, a little bit of edge over them when it comes to blocking and in the pass game.
Going off just this one spring game, what's one big thing that you want to work on before you come back to school?
Technique for sure. Like my technique is, you can always get better with your technique. Hands, releases, getting off the ball, catching the ball in traffic, all those things like that. And then, technique runs into the conditioning part also. I want to have my cardio good enough to where I don't have to worry about, being taken out after I catch a long pass, where I can, go after I catch a long pass, go and run five more plays and be full speed when I run, not lackadaisical when I run them. So, cardio and technique for sure. I know it's not one thing, but cardio and technique for sure.
At first glance, it's easy to look at you and Jeremiah Gaines and see you're the two biggest receivers out there. From a skill point of view or technique point of view, what's the biggest difference between you and Jeremiah?
I feel like I'm more of a leaner athletic than Germs. Germs, one of those people, if you get in front of Germ, he'll run you over. I might try to, but I could probably make you miss faster than he could probably make you miss. So I feel like I'm more of a leaner athletic ability type person, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm definitely a little bit more leaner athletic ability than Germ, but Germ's an athlete. He can easily come out and play what I play. We need him in the three-back position, so he definitely does. He does what he does. He does what he does in that spot.
Receiving core as a whole, the coach has been stressing winning physically, like you were just talking about.
Oh yeah, definitely blocking on the outside. Cause our pass game only goes as our run game goes. So if we don't block on the outside, then we're not gonna be able to pass the ball. So we have to be able to block on the outside and being physical on the outside. Make sure that we don't get pushed back into bubbles and pushed back into running backs. It definitely helps. So Coach Step definitely strives for us being physical and never losing to, we call them white shirts because they wear white shirts in practice, so never losing to the defense, and then that only helps us get better for when the games roll around.